Hello, live chatters. This is Douglas George Bloch, and today is November 1st, All Saints Day. Now it is 12 o'clock Standard Time, which means that those in the other countries who didn't know this was daylight saving time might be missing this. So let's see what we have. Well, we got Andrea here, so we know somebody showed up. Let me see what else we got here. Dave Durango. Hey, you guys set your clocks back? I hope. Marina Black Yarn. Mike Bordner, oh my God, I was about to contact you. I'm going to send you something about Pennsylvania. Later on, I'll call you right at 1 o'clock my time, 4 o'clock your time. How am I doing? How is Bruce doing? Bruce has healed. He's now up to his old tricks, meowing, waking me up early in the morning, running around outside, and enjoying the 64-degree sunshine on the first day of November. Nice to see you today. We got over lousy weather that we had today. Yes, we did, Ann. Well, we've had nothing but good weather here. Hey, reverse fulfillment. I love it. Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Purple Metal 75. Your room is painted now. You're the first person to recognize it. Yes, you got a free. Whoever said that, Mr. Jimenez or whatever your last name was, go ahead and give me an email. Send me an email, douglasblog@gmail.com. You got a free copy of this. Yes, how do you think the room looks, boys and girls? Yes, of course, Marina Blackyard, no problem. Evelyn from Glasgow, thank you for your channel. You're welcome. I've always wanted to go to Glasgow. I went to Forey, Scotland, lived there for 6 months. Hey, Jason from the UK, did you set your clock? Well, you set your clocks back last time. Everybody know it is now standard time in the United States. Kyle B is here. You like yellow. Well, I have my bedroom yellow, my office yellow, and my kitchen yellow. Very happy color, pretty color. Okay, when you get enough people on here, I'm going to give you a virtual tour of my office. God, doesn't it look better now? Do you think the yellow should be darker? Love the new color. Thank you. I love the way you spell it, C-O-L-O-U-R. Noah Webster in the United States took the U out of English words. Paint job looks very nice. I like the yellow. Yes, yellow is really nice, and white woodwork's very sophisticated. The man who I hired to do this is the 6th room of my house he's painted. He's 43. He's been doing it since he's been 13 years. Hit the thumbs up. Thanks. Kyle and Jason. All right. Your room looks great. I like yellow. I think the shade is perfect. You don't think it's too light? I missed the live chat last week because of the clocks changing USA. Hey, time, well, you're disobedient baseball. You're right. Happy for you and your cat. Yes. Joke time. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. All right, Richard, you're starting it well. Richard and I are going to have a meet. We're going to meet in person this week. He's going to come to my studio. We're going to do a great video on recovering from depression. I want you all guys to watch it and give it a thumbs up when it's ready. It's going to be posted this Saturday, November 3, what is today? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 6th of November. Bright is good. Yes, when you're depressed, absolutely. Okay, when we get some more people on here, I'm going to give you a virtual tour of the office. Let me see what's going on now. Let's see how many people we've got. 23. Come on, we can do better than that. Only 19. Well, I guess it's daylight savings time. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to come back here, and let's wait till about, I don't know, 20 after the hour. You get to see the rest of it. But yes, doesn't the yellow and white look nice? 43, I only see 23. Hi, Douglas. When I was depressed, I was having a lot of dreams. Normal, right? Yes, sometimes people in depressed have really strong dreams. All right. When we get to 70 or 80, we'll go ahead and do the virtual tour. Yeah, here. I actually can do this, can I, without screwing everything up? Oh, there's the other wall. You can't see this, but there's a beautiful picture of book people. If only that. Here we are. Look at that beautiful window there. Anyway, I'll give you a better tour later on. Yeah, the yellow is bright, isn't it? It's really nice. All right, perfect shade of yellow. I like your video about the brain lying. Helpful today? Yes. Don't believe what your brain has to tell you when you're depressed. It's lying to you. Depression lies about the future. And speaking of the future, I'd love it if we could have some more donations. As Richard Frau left off, and guess what? I have an Irish name, not from Ireland. All right, where are you from, Carrie Parker? Yeah, you've been praying for him. Excellent. He's responded to your prayers. John, is Bruce in? It's so beautiful out. Why do I feel bad in the morning and better in the evening? That's how the depression cycle goes. Cocky kid. Want to stay on time this morning so the clock set back? Yes, my mom has been fighting cancer since last year this weekend. Wow. Oh, how to best approach this in a healthy way. Just tell her you love her and just, be there for her and the rest of your family. Thank you for your 5 pounds, Jason Clue. Appreciate it. How do you catch a squirrel? Just climb a tree and act like a nut. I like that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and... Okay. Did I tell you this last time? I think I did. The receptionist in the doctor's office says, Doctor, there's a man in the front room who's claiming he's invisible. The doctor says, tell him I can't see him. God, that yellow was beautiful, isn't it? It was so dull. I've been in this house for 36 years. It took me 36 years to paint my office and my bedroom and the downstairs studio and the downstairs stairs and the kitchen and the back porch. And I'm leaving something out. Hey, Doug, if your medication resistance low, how can you expect a 10-month episode of bad depression to get better? It will get better one way or the other. Yeah, well, there are other things you can do, my friend. Why did the suicidal chicken cross the road? He wanted to get the other side. A little bit dark. Hey, after depression, someone can have serious anxiety as a result of that? Yes, depression can lead to anxiety and vice versa. But anyway, so here are self-care activities that can help you feel better if medications aren't working. Here's another list of it. And there are other therapies like transcranial magnetic TMS, transcranial magnetic stimulation. There's also ketamine therapy. There's also now they're in Portland. They're about to legalize psilocybin for depression, and also there's ECT. So there are other things you can do besides meds. Talk to your doctor. John Gaffillon from the UK. Hey, Douglas, I normally, when I'm angry, I let out my anger on my father. It makes me feel terrible. I have to stop that. You do. Channel it somewhere else, or tell yourself your father was doing the best he could. Hello from Denmark, Sana. Hey, Sana, what do you think about my yellow, cheerful office? Isn't it cool? Oh, Reverse Fulfillment said something very funny, and I missed it. Where is Reverse Fulfillment? See these things? I can't find Reverse Fulfillment. I can't find his joke. You'll have to tell it again. Nope. Can't find it. All right. So whoever heard that joke, please tell it to me. Oh yes, Kyle B has the same problem. When you're living with your mother, yeah, that's going to be a trigger. Listening to the rain sounds works for anxiety. It's very calming. I need to paint my house too. Now I don't have Mr. Negative around. I can do what I want with the place. Absolutely. Why do panic attacks happen? It could be trauma. It could be some, cross circuits in the brain. They are treatable though. You should go to a doctor who specializes in anxiety. Nice to see you, Sana. All right. And Stales, can you tell me the joke from Reverse Fulfillment? I can't get it. Oh, he wanted to go to the other side. Yeah, well, as I say, Reverse Fulfillment, that was a dark joke. But, so what do you think of the one I had? One of my roommates sings scales all day long. That's great. It's hell. Oh, we'll tell her to calm down. Speaking of which, damn. Hey, Joan. I need to call Robert Jenkins. He's not here. Hey, Elliot, this is Bloch. I was told if we have anger, we feel sorry for ourselves, which means we submit our victims, which causes energy less. Yeah, well, anger means a lot of things, but it's good not to take it out on other people. You need earplugs. You better believe it. MJ Brilligan from Orlando. Orange is also a happy color. Hey, Johnny Bloch. Well, I guess I'm going to just have to survive without my phone. Let me see if I can ping it. Oh, yeah, it's all the way in the kitchen. Of course I can walk. I don't have my microphone in. Why was Pablo's hair so soft? Classic. Hey, there you are, Robert Jenkins. You shut up. I was about to call you. Okay, let's see what he has to say in his wonderful $20 donation. Thank you. I'm doing somewhat well. Could be better. I know thoughts are not real, but they feel so real at times. I know I'm not my thoughts. I need to start doing more. Get out of my depression funk. Yes, get out. Exercise. There's a very famous man named John Green. Oh, by the way, don't you think that's a beautiful, on the white door, that shawl? That's from the tribes of Bolivia, South America. Isn't that pretty? And you can't really tell because of the lights, but that poster behind me from 1986, it says, "Celebrate spirit through service." And those are the Himalaya mountains right there. Hard to see. Let me see. Yeah, the Himalaya Mountains. Something called SEVA, which is a great organization that used to help, it still does, people who are blind due to cataracts in Nepal get operations for $5 and essentially get their sight back. Yeah, all those reflections of the life. I've had that poster for 34 years. Anyway, it's wonderful to give to organizations that help human suffering. There's so much human suffering on the planet, all kinds of suffering, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Depression is a unique kind of suffering. It's hell, and that's why I titled this book, When Going Through Hell, Don't Stop. It's coming out as an audiobook sometime by the end of the year. All right. Swimming, yes, a great thing for depression. I'm really struggling these days, suicidal. The pain is so bad I can barely eat anything. I can't sleep without taking Ambien. Every day is a fight for survival. Yes, I've been there, done that. Sana, have I sent you a free copy of this book, When Going Through Hell, Don't Stop? You'll be able to basically take some solace in what I went through and how I came through it. Let me know. I'll send you a free copy. Also, my website's about to go up in 2 weeks. Wow. Pelvis misalignment, I have to pay $4,000 for my chiropractor. It gets better, guys. Well, thank you, Metal Aussie. I hope your insurance covered it. Otherwise, I guess it's okay to trade money for good health, because without your health, your wealth isn't going to help, is it? Biologically, panic attacks are adrenaline that is dumped into the bloodstream. You're right, Kelly. They're often caused by stress. You're right, Kelly. Address the states and the panic attacks will listen. Address the stress, yeah. I agree with everything you've said. Okay, I love her name, Gisela Allegrini. It just rolls off the tongue, but I need to find her joke. CM, I've never been independent. I'm 28. I feel hopeless because I have low self-esteem. I think I have no skills, want to make it. I isolate myself at parents' house. Well, guess what? I was not independent financial until I was 35, CM. It took me an extra 7 years. So don't be ashamed. It's hard to make a living. It's hard to get out in the world. It's a difficult world. You're 28. You haven't even hit what's called your Santa return yet. So you're still learning and growing. You probably have more skills than you think you do. If you go to a good counselor or therapist, you can reassess your self-esteem, maybe see what you do have, what your strengths are, and then go to your strengths. That's the key to success. I never could hold a 9-to-5 job because I couldn't get up at 9 o'clock. So what I do, I became a writer. I figured out what I could do that didn't involve going to a job at 9 a.m., a strength I had, which is communication, and I was able to carve out a niche for myself. And so can you, CM. Believe in yourself. You can carve out a niche in life. And if you're isolating yourself, the first thing you need to do is to reach out for help. All right, so what do we have? That only shows one viewer. Well, that's got to be more than that. So how many viewers do we have before I give the virtual tour? 4 days into using Zoloft, the pharmacist seemed surprised I was starting on that dose. Yeah, that's a high dose. Just a few days I can feel something. Any thoughts on starting on 100 milligrams? It's a high dose. People usually start at 25 or 50, but hey, maybe your doctor and you came up with a plan. Hi, Douglas. Hope you and your puppy dog are well. You're so cute, Beth. I have a cat, not a puppy dog. Here, Joan, could you bring me the cell phone on the kitchen table?
Your cell phone?
Yeah, it should be on the kitchen table. I'm going to show Beth Miller a picture of my puppy dog. CM, you can get better. You can do well. Thank you. All right. Time for a picture of Bruce, everybody. What are we doing? I don't need it. I'm finding a picture of Bruce. Albums. Bruce the cat. Okay, here we are. There's my puppy dog right there. Bruce the cat. You see him? That's my puppy dog right there. I have a cat. His name is Bruce. Hey, Alan Clayton, this is my first time attending your live video chat. I've been watching your videos for months now, and I feel, and now, after watching your videos, My mood improves. I just want to thank you. Well, you're more than welcome. That's what this is about. Working together in community to help our moods improve. I have something I want to show you about Bruce in a minute, but let's get back to the chat. All right. Violin class is going, yes. Yeah, Thales is a super nice guy. He lives in Australia. Oh, somebody else. Thales lives in, I think, in Brazil. What's my favorite cuisine? Italian food, by far. Purple Metal 75. I'm CM. I'm 30. I've lived with my parents all my life, although I may lose one of them soon. Is nothing to be ashamed of. Thank you, Purple Metal 75. Thanks for that affirmation. Yeah. Pedar, I walk sometimes, but I have so many physical symptoms as well. Fatigue, dizziness, shallow breathing, tension in the head. Well, that's tough. Have you gone to the doctor about that? 72 views. Okay, we're getting up there. It's great that you guys are having a conversation among yourselves and, supporting each other. I decided to leave the suburb. I'm single and living in Chicago, and I'm happier than ever. Let fear go, man. Be independent, and it will. Thank you, Mental Odyssey. Nice affirmation. I get them at the stupidest time, says Dee Dee. I don't know what they are, but yeah. JP Doyle, I'm 2 weeks into TMS therapy. I cannot say there's a dramatic improvement in my anxiety, but there is some improvement. TMS therapy is now covered by Medicare and Medicaid. Wow, thank you for that information. I found that TMS therapy helps about 30%, but you know what? 30% sometimes is the difference between misery and being able to handle things. Oh, you're laid off is December 31st? Well, yeah, MJ broken heart. Sorry to hear that. I think they closed Disneyland on the West Coast. Wow. Well, Metal Odyssey, I'm glad to see you were able to leave home and get independent. Okay, Lazy Eye Ranch. I'm having anxiety. Lost another goat 2 nights ago to a predator. God, I think it's a neighbor's pit bulls they attacked a couple of weeks ago. An animal can't control them. Animal control can't find them. Owner is lying, saying not his. Wow. Yeah. Maria Black Yarn, I have to buy myself a bike and cycle until I pass out. Yep, that's one way to essentially get rid of anxiety, isn't it? Yes, they finished painting my walls. Isn't that wonderful? One person. How do you like the yellow? I think it's a beautiful color. All right, we have 70 people. It's 12:20. Let's do the virtual tour if we can. I don't have a microphone clipped in. I know the sound is better with a mic, but this way I can get up and walk around with the computer. So what should we do? We're facing, right now you're seeing my back wall, which is essentially the west side of my office. I'm going to stand up. And now I'm going to show you the south side. Yeah, well, I guess I have to get out of the way, don't I? How do I do this? Okay, there's the corner, right? Look at this beautiful picture window I have and the beautiful, beautiful natural lighting. You see the rhododendron out there and the nice green and yellow leaves. Then you go to my nice corner. Look at that. My Macintosh, can you see it? 27-inch iMac. And then here's a collage. A collage I made about success. Then you go over here and you see my other beautiful window with the blinds. And then you go over here. And this is a picture of Manny Maynard Morrissey, the woman who helped heal me at LEC. Then we're coming back again. I have 2 printers actually. Oh, there's 2 printers. One is color and one is black and white. Here we are, now you can see them. Oh yeah, there's my file cabinet, my 2 file cabinets. And my laser printer, inkjet. I have 3 printers, by the way, and there's that beautiful, and there's that beautiful door, and this is how you get into my room through this big door here, white. Here we are. That leads out to the living room. Check this out, guys. This is where I do all my writing. See all that natural light coming in there? Picture window. Isn't white boring? I gotta paint this window also. I mean this room also. Anyway, that's my living room, and there's the front door. Sort of. Yeah, there's the front door. Anyway, but this yellow is an amazing color, don't you think? So, I've been in this office for 36 years, since 1994. All of my books, all of my YouTube videos, everything has been created in this space. So I feel really grateful to have this place to work. All right. So Shirley K says, CM, many people don't find their vocation until they're in their 50s. Hope you can. Absolutely. Absolutely. It took me until I was 47 to really get going. All right. Yes, open enrollment begins tomorrow. That's right, it does. I'm just reading your comments. What's the most impressive recovery from someone you've had seen in a depressive episode? My godson, almost overnight when his first son was born, he started to get really better. Your brother joined AA this week. You're worried about him? Why, Jason? AA is a wonderful organization. Yes, you're right. It is important to be present. CM, you're female. Thank you. Christian Fotosh. Hello, Douglas. After 1.5 years, I suffer from current anxiety and depression. Back to Zoloft from 5 weeks. You have idea when to click in? Anywhere, it's different for different people. Oh, my head is starting to clear up since doing Wim Hof every day. I'm now almost normal during the day, just struggling with vivid dreaming still, which is quite stressful. Alex, how do you do Wim Hof? What do you do? Jump in a bucket of ice water? I'm not quite sure. Hang in there, son Ismail. You can get better and you will get better. I've been there. I know what it's like. Well, look at that. There's little text messages coming in. All right. Clive Marin. Hello, Douglas, from rain-sodden Ireland. Yes, well, it's just like Portland, except we're going to have rain Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but for Sunday, Monday, it's beautiful. All right. Edward Steiner. Yes, nice. Very nice tour. Great looking office and home. Thank you. I'm very blessed to be here. I stumbled into this place when I was 35 years old. All right. It's almost 12:30. We could have a couple more contributions. Boy, it cost me a bunch of money to have this office painted, but boy, is it worthwhile. How pretty is this color? Jay Carson 1, my therapist recommended outpatient care for me over winter break. What's that like? It's excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Gives you something to do and somewhere to go and people to connect with. Outpatient therapy, I couldn't be happier with what I found. Sadaf Hamidi, I'm happy to have found your channel. Well, I'm glad you did. Very good digs and greenery. Yes, thank you, Glenn. Which date is scary? October 31st and November 3rd. Saturday Night Live had a very, very, very funny skit with Joe Biden on Halloween evening. It doesn't even matter, what your political view is. It's just very, very funny. Very funny. Humor is great. Thank you, Tejas. Appreciate it. Hello, everyone, Eli. Oh, Mohammed's here. That's wonderful. According to Sana, she's tried different antidepressants. They have not helped, nor do mood stabilizers. Thank you, Padar Shields, for 30 euros. You are a mensch, man. Is there anything I can send you, like a signed copy of my book, for your generosity? Really, really appreciate it. Of course, Paul the Apostle said it's more blessed. Paul the Apostle, it was an apostle. Paul said it's more blessed to give than to receive. So yes, I understand. But let me know if I can send you anything. All right. Son Ismail says, Padar Shields, I've tried different antidepressants. They have not helped, nor do mood stabilizers work. My depression hit me out of nowhere 15 months ago. I just given birth to my second child. That sounds like postpartum depression, Sana. Have you seen a doctor, psychiatrist about that? I had a couple of girlfriends who, after they gave birth, they went into a deep depression. It happens quite often. So So, see if you can find someone who specializes in it. Maybe your hormones are still out of whack. I don't know, but find a good practitioner. J. Clay Larson 1. I'm really scared. I've been living with terrible ruminations for the past week and don't know what to do about it. Well, I have a video called How to Stop Ruminating. The idea is to shift your focus to something outside of yourself. Intense exercise really helps. Do some deep breathing. Tell yourself, I am not my thoughts. Combination of lifestyle, therapy, and medication can help. Are you seeing a practitioner? Yellow is a bright, cheerful color. Thank you. Yes, it really looks good, didn't it? What am I doing? I'm covering my mouth. Hey, everybody! I love this yellow. What does it look like without my glasses? Okay. I won't wear my glasses next time. I don't like my glasses. Anyway, yes, yellow is a bright, cheerful color. I'm very happy I got it painted. It looks a hell of a lot better than it did last week, doesn't it? Ana Gomez, practice gratitude. It really helps. There's plenty of videos that will remind you you are blessed. Thank you. That's always good to remember. Even in hell, there's something to be grateful about. My advice to you is considering a gig work like Uber. Get all apps you can and run all of them and accept and deny what you want. Uber, DoorDash, Postmates, more the better. Save for tax at the end of the year. Thank you, Mint. Honestly, I don't know who that was for, but it's good advice. Yes, DT Vids, as I said, my godson recovered within a week. Yes, lovely sunshine in Portland today, high of 64. Tomorrow, high of 64. By the end of the week, high of 45. White is bright, not just boring, but plain. Yeah, I never believed that color could make such a difference. Mike M., I'm glad you like it. I'm very, very happy. My mother called this a dump, this house, because it wasn't big and wasn't on the cliff like all the $1 million houses in this neighborhood. But look, what does a writer need? Roof over his head, gas in the tank. Inspiration is more than anything, and and having a nice environment. Oh, you're a Palestinian from the West Bank here in America? Wow, you should definitely connect with Mohammed. That's wonderful. Primrose, we have more serotonin receptors in our gut than in our brain, so sometimes SSRIs and SNRIs will cause nausea. I get nausea when I'm hungry. Yes, which means I have a video called If You Want a Healthy Brain, Happy Brain, Create a Healthy Gut. Probiotics are very, very important. Could someone tell me how many concurrent viewers we have? According to this thing, it says 0. If you want a happy brain, create a healthy gut. My video about probiotics. There you have it. So, let's go back here, and someone just donated €5. And who was it that did it? GPH. Thanks, Doug. Please keep going. Great day for ride. Take care. Thank you, GPH. I'm going to Kelly Point. My favorite bike ride. Flat, along the river. Beautiful. Thank you for your donation of €5. Really appreciate it. All right. How many viewers do we have right now? My computer is not telling me. All right. Looks like Eli is showing a video on GABA, which is a natural anti-anxiety receptor we all have in our brains. All right. What do people have to say? 96, 100? Wow. That's cool. Thank you. Why is my computer not telling me? Anyway, Stravos Constantinu, you're scared? Yes. Anxiety is very prevalent. What are you scared of, my friend? There are many ways to overcome fear. Doug, is Prozac bad to be on? Yeah, well, if you feel agitated taking it, you should talk to your doctor, because Prozac does cause agitation to some people doesn't. It's a very good medication for those who it works for, but if you're feeling agitated, talk to your doctor. Yes. No, you don't want to give up, Mohammed. Keep hanging in there. Wow. Shirley K. There's a psychology, there's a live chat on relationships on YouTube on Thursday evenings. Wow, that's cool. I'm just looking at some of these things. Yeah, Son Ismail, again, I'll send you a copy of my book. I know. It's so hard to keep going when nothing is working. It's the worst thing in the world. Well, let's give Sana some feedback. I know 15 months is a long time to be that depressed, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Go Getter 18, hello Douglas. Finally, well, nice that you're here. Yes, you can't bear the pain no more. I understand what it's like. I know you're scared. Hey, look, I have a new website that's going live next week, and I'll send it to you. In the meantime, Stravos, if you go ahead and send me an email address, I'll send you some really good information about overcoming that fear. In the meantime, you're a very fine sounding apostle of Portland. Cheery yellow on your walls, not to be confused with yellow, the dreary tune from Coldplay circa year 2000. What about Donovan? Anybody over 55? They call me Mellow Yellow. I can't play that. I'll get busted if I play somebody else. All right. Rabbi Coates predict Trump will win the election? No comment. Super Strain Robin. I don't know if popcorn will help with my guts health, but it sure tastes good right now. I don't think it has very many probiotics in it. Oh well. Yes, it is hard to eat when you're dealing with depression, but you can do it. Fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, and seeds. All right. Keeps going. Yes. What a joke. We need some. Oh, David Anthony Burton. Nice to see you here. God, I haven't heard from you in a while. Due to so much trauma I've experienced in the past, I'm scared of everyone. Sometimes I become very angry or extra friendly. I know more bad that's out. I know more bad that's out there than good. Well, it's a beautiful day. Well, that doesn't answer your question, right? There's good and bad out there. The idea is to be discerning. All right, what was I going to do? I got to tell a joke here. A lot of people are struggling right now. This is not a difficult time. We just had a full moon on Halloween. Do you know that the Halloween only occurs full moon every 19 years? Let's see if we can find some jokes from you guys, if I can find them. Oh yeah. A man goes to a psychiatrist and says, I feel like a... A man goes to a psychiatrist and complains, I feel like a pair of curtains. The psychiatrist says, pull yourself together, man. I think that was pretty good. What else have we got here? How should you... I can't even read that. What should you drink today? Espressos may not be the answer, but it's worth a shot. And finally, where do fleas buy their clothes? Well, at the flea market, of course. All right. So let's all hold the intention that Sana can make it through this depressive episode. You can, one day at a time. Sana, you should go look at my my YouTube video called "Recovering from Depression One Day at a Time." That will really help. You just have to take it day by day and know if you can survive one day, you can survive your whole episode. I think COVID is making more people tune into Douglas. I think COVID is making more people suffer greatly, which is a really sad thing. And I'm sure they're tuning into a lot of people who can help out, not just me. All right. Blue Moon, yes, but we are never alone. Please believe that. Watch nature. What a gift. Thank you, Ana Gomez. We are never alone. Yes, I'm going to do it on my new suicide prevention website. I'm going to have a page called You Are Never Alone. Anyone recommend a book for those suffering loss? I had one. I don't remember it, but go just Google that. There's probably a lot of books out there. All right. Growth doesn't come via pain. It doesn't seem like it, but it does. Yeah, it does. It does come via pain. Right. No pain, no gain, says AA. Laughter has been my savior when I have been depressed. That's why we tell jokes. I need a new joke on this, some of you guys. All right. It feels good to help people out. It's giving. In giving, we receive a certain peace about that. Absolutely. Okay, I have a greatest hits CD of Donovan, complete with Mel Yell. Atlantis, my favorite. Riki Tiki Tabi. I like Sunshine Superman myself. Son of Ismail says, Shirley K, thank you. I just want these symptoms to go away so I can live again. Yes, 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 yes. It's horrible, isn't it? Thank you. Is that Taco Platter? You're here. Better late than never. What would we do without you? Your video of depression hates a moving target is right. Been hell in 2 days. Forced to work it today. Anxiety, depression now gone. Much love to all. I forgot about that. Depression hates a moving target. Thank you so much for reminding me about that video. You know, I've made 302 of them. It's really hard to keep track. That is a good video. So what do I mean by when I say depression hates a moving target? I mean this, that if you're sitting in bed in the morning, stuck, ruminating, thinking about your woes, wondering if you should live or die, it's going to make things worse. But if you can get up and get out of bed and do something, I don't care if it's just brushing your teeth, taking a shower and going back to bed, or just walking around the block, anything that gets you in motion will help to take your mind off the depression and will give you some endorphins that will help you to feel better. Get out, move around. I say in one of my videos, I'd rather be walking around and being depressed than lying in bed doing nothing. Depression hates a moving target. Get out, do something, try something. And of course, if you have a place to go, like an outpatient clinic or a lunch with a friend or a part-time job or a volunteer job or anything, or even taking a walk in the park, it beats lying around in bed, ruminating and feeling horrible. So, depression hates a moving target, absolutely. Oh, Sana says, I feel like it's getting worse. The emotional pain, all stress, anxiety symptoms, everything is overwhelming. So what is your doctor saying, Sana? You know, there are things that we have, you probably have something called electroconvulsive therapy, ECT. There's something called transcranial magnetic stimulation. There's ketamine. There are other jokes. There are other treatments for depression besides drugs. Talk to your doctor. You live in Denmark. Denmark's an advanced country. You should have ECT there. Right, good one. Yeah, Edward Steiner has great jokes. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, Edward Steiner joke. What do you get when you mix Bambi with a ghost? Bamboo. Edward Steiner, I know you have people send them to you, but these are really, really good jokes. I'm going to have some hot chocolate. My mouth is getting scratchy. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through this live chat. It will end at 1 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, I'm going to Kelly Point, riding 23 miles for the first time in 2 weeks, 71 years old, still kicking. You want to hear something really interesting, guys? My good friend, who's 69, said that he's taking advanced gerontology, the study of aging, and he says that he read in a book that the actual normal human lifespan is 120 years. But because of our poor lifestyle and our stress and our bad habit and not exercising, we don't live as long. But can you imagine if you do everything right? According to this, you can live to be 120 years. I thought hitting 80 was going to be a big deal. I'm shooting for 90, boys and girls. I'm going to make it to 90. My father was 92. My grandfather was 95. My grandmother was 94. Hey, it's possible. But you know what? I believe that we're here as long as we need to be here. When your mission is finished, when your mission on Earth is finished, I don't care how old you are, you can be 100, you can be 10. It's time to leave. So, do you know when your mission is finished? Nobody knows. But I have a sense of peace that when I am meant to go, I will go. But I still want to have at least 20 more years of productive service before that happens. All right. What have we got? Anyone here who is on social media, please give it up. It's bad for you, says Peter Shields. Yeah. Craig Kittleson, hey Douglas, I have severe anxiety. I feel scared all the time. Physical symptoms. I hate being scared all the time on Prozac. It's not doing anything. Well, talk to your doctor. There are many things you can take besides Prozac. I'm not recommending this because I'm not allowed to diagnose it with the internet, but when I was super out of control, Klonopin, the anti-anxiety drug, would save my butt, at least temporarily. But it would take the edge off. Oh. Shirley K. about COVID. Thank you. It helps remember that the odds are not in favor of catching, but I'm almost 67. I have medical conditions. Yeah, I do too, but I know. That's why I don't go in crowds. All right. Anyone who is, yeah, give it up. Welcome, Baltimore. Oh, we got a new person. Hi from Baltimore. Hey, I love the Baltimore Orioles, don't you? They don't want to give me ECT because of my age, 26, and they don't think it's depression because of the long duration. That's crazy. Depression can go on for years. What are you talking about? Well, you know, do what your doctors say. I know people, I know ECT is usually for older people, but I do know people who've had it in their 20s, but you have to basically work it out with your doctor. What about TMS? Anybody can do that. I've known people in their 20s who've done transcranial magnetic stimulation. Anyway, talk to your doctors, look at the options, and keep knowing that one day this too shall pass. Can you still get a PDF of that poster? Sure you can, Beth Miller. Just write me, douglasbloch@gmail.com. Send me an email, douglasbloch@gmail.com, and you can get a PDF of that poster. And I'm sure you're referring to this. Self-care activities to improve your mood. You know, I wasn't really sure I liked this color yellow, but after looking at it on the screen, it is so great. What is that light over there? Oh, I see. That's the sunshine. That thing over the picture, that shaft of light, that is the sunshine. Anyway, yeah, isn't yellow cheerful? Anybody who's depressed needs to be in cheerful environments, I'll tell you. Okay, Beth, you send me an email. I'll respond to it as soon as we're done. Seeing your half-inch picture just made my day. God, I just need a woman in my life. Until then, plenty of loneliness and angry music. Yeah, it isn't good to have company, isn't it? Yeah. Although, you know, sometimes marriages can cause a lot of stress. Matter of fact, the number one cause of depression is breakup of a relationship. But what can I say? Relationships, we can't live with them or we can't live without them. That's what Woody Allen said at the end of Annie Hall. Okay, Thales, you guys are very inspired on the jokes today. Yes. Can we control our cortisol? You bet you believe it, David Anthony. Burn deep breathing, meditation, intense exercise will burn it off. There's lots of things you can do to tone down your cortisol. Yeah. Ativan helps a lot of people. Just remember, it's a benzodiazepine. Yeah, it can be addictive. You love that color, bright and happy. Thank you, Anna. All right. What do you call shoes made out of banana slippers? I like that. I like that. Tejas Manokar, you're from India. I know, right. Where'd you get that joke? I like it. Nick, hey there. I'm finding myself stuck in a somewhat depressed state for the past couple of months after remembering something from my past. Whoops, that doesn't match who I am now. Any tips to move past? Yeah. Try to say you're different now. That's not who you are, and look to the future. And again, if that doesn't work, go get some counseling. Does sleeping too much make you more depressed? Stravos, some people with depression sleep too much, so it could be a symptom of depression. Are there really 129 people watching? I don't know why I can't see that on my... When I go over to concurrent viewers. I trust you guys, though. That's great. Let me try one more time. 65. Well, yeah, it's not giving me accurate information. That's okay. We're here doing what we're doing. Whoever's watching, we're just putting out good energy to help people. Can your psychiatrist prescribe ketamine? They can in the United States. Nick, you need to question what is causing it. CBT. What is the root of the problem? Yes. Cheer up. Only a dentist has to look long in the mouth. Very, very nice. Have you read The Bronze Age Mindset? No, Bellman. What is it about? Is ketamine last effort? Yeah, it's when you're specifically really depressed and or suicidal. It's used. Can I get email? Is it anxiety or depression? You have or both? I have both anxiety and depression, absolutely. But they're managed right now. That's why I can do this live chat. All right. Oh, you're asking You're asking, Padar Shields is asking, Nick, well, yeah, well, I have anxiety and depression also. There you have it. Hey, Shanab BK, nice to see you. Thumbs up, great. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button. That'll get more people here and help us to continue this work, this mission. Jason, my dad wanted to go live on a desert island. I was fine being alone most of the time until this latest attack of depression or anxiety. All right. Thank you, Sana, for your donation of Danish krona. Appreciate it. MD Nixon, oh my God, from Germany. My goodness, you've reemerged. You've shown back up. I love it when the old timers come back for a visit. It's kind of like when I used to be a teacher. Every now and an old student would say, Mr. Bloch, you may not remember me because of what you did in the class. My life has been ruined. I just wanted to tell you, thanks a lot. No, that didn't happen. They said, Mr. Bloch, you really changed my life. You told me that even though I was bad in math, even though I was failing all my high school classes, I could still be somebody, and now I'm a multimillionaire. All right. But in all, seriously, when you teach, a lot of you do touch the future. That's one of the things I loved about teaching. All right, MD Nixon. Hey, Douglas, many things are changing right now. You better believe it. Overall, I'm a bit better than, but there are ups and downs, as with all of us. I can have a good week, but a few bad days. However, I will keep going. That's the only thing you can do. Absolutely. Yeah, I got that reverse. I told that joke earlier. Doctor, there's a patient here who thinks he's invisible. Psychologist, tell him I can't see him right now. Yep. Great joke. All right. You love Wim Hof, yeah. I should do a video on his method. Metal Aussie, training your mood is a muscle. Oh yeah, listen to Tool, you're missing out. Okay, I'll shut up now. Bye, love, and Dr. Douglas, thanks for you, dude. Take care, Doc. Looking good as always. Thank you, Metal Odyssey. I love that name. There are 126 people watching you live and only 44 likes. That is disgraceful. Thank you, Thales. All right. We have a lot of Wim Hof fans here. I love that joke about shoes made out of bananas being calling slippers. All right, so we're having an interview on Wednesday with Richard Farrell called Back from the Brink, right? Stole that title from another book, but what are we doing this for? We're doing these Back from the Brink videos to show that examples of people who are down and out and never think they can get better, get better. It's to encourage all of you who think you're at the end of the road. No, your story has not ended. Believe me, there have been so many times I thought my story has ended, my life was over, I had nothing left to contribute. That was my brain deceiving me. Depression lies about the future. So, I don't care how you're feeling, just know that this too can pass. Gisela Araguini, how do you practice Wim Hof every day? Tell me what you do. 1 cold shower a day keeps the doctor away. That's cool. Clyde Marin, some people are so cheerful that they can have a good time thinking about a good time they'd have if they were having it. Clyde Marin, where did you get that? That was very, really funny. You've done the cold exposure to help you a lot. Okay, Sadaf. I find doctors often mistake grief for something that's an abusive relation with depression. That often happens, isn't it? Do a video on Wim Hof. Okay, Sadaf, I'll go ahead and do it. Good info, Richard Farrell. I was told last week my nervous system is pretty messed up, hence my problems with fight, flight, freeze. All right. When anxiety hits at night, panic attacks after 1 a.m., why? Anxiety will often hit at night when you wake up because people start ruminating about their life. After 1 p.m., I don't know. The question is, how are you going to respond to them? Ladies and gentlemen, I've been alone so long, I don't know if I can get used to people again. I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. I've gone peculiar. I don't mean weird. Didn't happen overnight. Well, I know, ladies and gentlemen, you seem pretty social, or to me, or sociable. Maybe you can try it out. Cortisol can be modulated with meditation, massage, and acupuncture. Thank you, Richard Farrell. Shanab UK, I know you're feeling like you can't take it anymore, but please, please, please. I will have a website up on suicide recovery anytime. When I do, I'll share it with all of you guys. Why couldn't Dracula's wife get to sleep because of his coffin? I didn't get it. Was Dracula somehow associated with a coffin? He must have been. Shirley K, very nice to meet so many new people. Welcome, everyone. I'm seeing 51 thumbs up. We certainly can do better. Thank you. Come on, guys. It's so easy to hit the thumbs up button. Oh, Dirty Dasher, I want to break my depression. It's so hard. Yes, it is hard, but it can be done. It's called something called long suffering. Wow, guided videos from Wim Hof. He must be a celebrity. Can you take Gamma 5-HTP with antidepressant? Talk to your prescriber. All right. So, what was I going to just do? I was going to type something really important, and I forgot what it was. Shiny BBKK, you can get through your problems if you have the right kind of support. See, that's the whole point. When I was basically suicidal and didn't think I could get through it, Joan, my wife, would always say, you can make it through this episode with the right kind of support. Doesn't that yellow look beautiful? Pedar Shields was very nice to share his email. It looks like that I have a sister that overnight she changed. She said, it's the mold, huh? Anyway, Shahid PB is reaching out. I'm going to give you a prayer number. People answer almost all day. Wow, your blood pressure went up to 215 or 133. Craig, wow. Anxiety can really mess with your blood pressure, can it? Anyway, Meph #, hello from Belgium. I found your channels a few weeks ago when I was at a low point. Thanks for everything. Is mental illness related to mold? I don't know. Hold on for a second. So, taking Xanax can cause suicidal thoughts? I've never heard of that. Yes, sometimes it's a 24-hour survival plan that gets us through, Shanib. Absolutely. Oh, here's what I was going to do. That's right. So here's Silent Unity. Silent Unity 1-816-969-2000. You call that any time until 1 a.m. Central Time U.S. People will pray with you over the phone. They'll put your name, hold it in consciousness in the light for 30 days with all the other prayer team. It makes a huge difference. Pony Girl, Noah is out of commission for a month because he's in a 3-month rehab center where he can't use his cell phone, but he should be coming up to the 1 month minute. I will go ahead and send him a text. Thank you, Pony Girl, for reminding me. Nice to see you. I think you live in Las Vegas, right? Shanib KK, taking your life does not end the pain. It passes it on to others. That's absolutely true. Yeah. Has anyone tried tapping for their anxiety? Yes, Giselle, I did it 5 years ago. It does help a little bit. Wim Hof advocates climbing trees. Yeah, I'm not strong enough and I don't have enough of a balance. Oh my God. And I'm afraid of heights. Clive Marin, I'm glad you're able to climb a tree. Still, I never was. Las Vegas, Roller Girl. Yeah, you're from Roller Girl and Pony Girl. I get you guys mixed up. I can't solve my problems day by day issues. Well, are you seeing a counselor, Sandeep KK? Are there therapists where you live? Great morning, Clive. Really good. I used to be an avid climber. Yeah, climbing's amazing. It's. Have you ever seen the movie kind of won the Oscar? It's called Free Solo, about the guy who climbed straight up El Capitan 3,000 feet without any ropes. That guy he's a god. BC, hi everyone. Nice, just got a chance to tune in. Hope you're well. I know you're in a bad situation, Shani KK. If you wouldn't be thinking of ending your life if you weren't. Anyway, let's hit the thumbs up button. We have 3 minutes left. Let's get a couple of more likes and let's maybe get one more donation. That would be great. You're living in the United Arab United Arab something, immigrants or MS something. Anyway, yes, I knew you were somewhere in the Mideast. Well, hopefully you can find people around there who can help you. Yes, Prozac can cause suicidal thoughts in some people, but if it does, talk to your doctor and obviously go from there. Will you guys please pray for me? Yes, we will pray for you, and you call Silent Unity, Sana Ismail. They will also pray for you. You can make it. Emirates, thank you very much. I said immigrants, Emirates, whatever. I was close. Anyway, what's out there in the UAE, huh? We have very many people with depression. I know there's a lot of sun, but do they have good mental health professionals? Shanib, focus on getting through 1 minute at a time. Don't think into the future. One thing at a time, and this too shall pass. Thank you, Shirley. You really understand this principle. That goes for Sana. That goes for Shanib. 1 minute at a time, one breath at a time. I do have a video called "Recovering from Depression One Day at a Time," and hopefully you guys take a look at that, and maybe that will give you some inspiration. I also have 2 videos called 4 Words That Can Save Your Life, and also Your Pain Is Not Forever. Wow. 2 dogs. One died in November 2017, the other in February 28. That's my birthday, by the way. And now I see, help, life does matter. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, but yes, life does matter. Verena Blackheron, I love your name. You should make this live stream for 2 hours. Yes. Do you know how hard it is for me speaking nonstop? I'm about to fall off the chair. I would if I could, but I cannot, I know. And there's another line from that. I would if I could, but I cannot, I know. And then I'm going to have to go look it up on Google. Anyway, yeah, 1 hour is plenty, but thank you for the. I actually once did 90 minutes. Purple Metal 75, Shani KK, if it helps, everyone's in a bad situation. I'm worrying about the possibility that my mom might die this week. It doesn't mean that life will never get better. Yes, I know it. Eat bee pollen first thing in the morning, chew under the tongue. What's Roller Girl? How's that going to help us? That sounds like an interesting idea. All right, howdy partners. Slicey Slicer, interesting. Apparently there are several gods according to the billions of people on this planet. Yep. Ame108. I just found your channel last night, and I helped to discover it. It helps me a lot. Well, great. That's what this channel is about helping other people and alleviating suffering. All right, what else do we have to say? Sending love and healing to everybody. Gisela Allegrini, tell me where you live again. I know it's somewhere in the United States. I just love the way your name sounds. I know your situation is terrible, Shanib KK. You have to go ahead and find some help, some support groups, some prayer support. Call that number that I gave you, Silent Unity. They can pray for you. You can get through this. All right, yeah, there's a lockdown in the UK. Wow. Roller Girl, 700. Don't know what that means. All right, bye, folks. Thank you, Disability Statesville. Nice for you to come. Yeah, Dire Straits song is a Roller Girl. Didn't even know that. All right, do all you can to clean, cleanse, scrub, paint over, dry out, air out the rooms. Oh, to combat the mold. Mold should not be stared at and not be ruminated upon. You can act. Great. Love to you, Doug. Love to you, Gisela. I still want to know what city you live in. Thank you for being here, says Pony Girl. I'll listen to your videos a couple of years now. I appreciate it. Well, thank you. Pony Girl and Roller Girl. Maybe you're related. All we have is the eternal present. The future is not Real, yes. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Marina Blackhorn. Where do you? I always like to know where people are living from. I love geography, or where they're living. Anyway, it's 1:02. We're 2 minutes over. Pedar Shields always has good things to say, and that's why I'm clicking on it. Before I leave and wish you the best in your mental health recovery, someone can tell me how many viewers we have. That would be helpful. Jennifer H., so glad I found you. Thank you for what you do to help people. I was already going through depression. Then my mom died 2 weeks ago. Oh my God. Then my cat passed away 4 days ago. So much loss. I hope you're getting some support, Jennifer H. Oh my goodness. Grief groups, therapists, friends, fresh air, exercise. You can get through it, but you need support. We all need support. 106, thank you very much. That's a good way to end. So, I hope in America we can get used to daylight savings time. To standard time. I don't like it. I can't go riding late in the day. I don't think they should go back and forth. I think daylight savings time should be all year round, but what do I know? Sanib KK has given out his email address. We should send him stuff that will help uplift him. Let's reach out to this man who's suffering. And, so many of you are courageous. I want to say one thing. People with depression, people with mental illness are not weak. They're courageous. Only courageous people could bear all this suffering and keep on going. So don't think of yourself as wimps or defective or no good. Just the opposite. You're courageous people. Todd Goldfinger, nice to see you at the very end. All right. So you like the dark? Not I. As you can see by my room. I love the sunshine. I love the brightness. It helps my mood tremendously. And we'll see you next Sunday. Watch on Saturday, the 6th of November. The 7th of November, I'm going to be posting an interview with Richard Farrell, one of the live chatters, about how he made it through a depressive episode. And Mike's, thank you for your $5 donation at the very end. Remember, everybody, there's always hope. This too shall pass. And don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle. See you next week.